What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Jazz. Welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today we have the Falcons. And this is the third Madden video today. So I figured from now on the weekends, I'm going to try and upload 3 videos a day for you guys. It's football weekend, right? So why not upload, football games? So our opponent goes with the Raiders. Definitely one of the better teams in Madden, just due to their sheer speed alone, the ability to give the ball to anyone on the offense and them being able to take it to the house. So you definitely got to be wary of their speed and understand that they're very, very fast. So offensively, we have a lot of weapons. Definitely didn't mean to start Rodgers on the first throw. So we have Davis in there at QB over Ryan due to mobility. So I mean, that just lets you know how important speed is in this game. I would rather have, a 71 overall running back with 98 speed over somebody who is 98 overall and 83 speed. You understand what I'm saying? Speed is a very, very important thing in the game of Madden. That's why you should always look through your depth chart, go through, each position and look at speed. I mean, don't go crazy. Don't have, a 97, speed, cornerback and put him at number 1 and then understand, why he's not, keeping up with somebody slower. Maybe because he doesn't have any awareness and he's falling for play actions, But to me, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers generally don't really have, that many flaws at speed. Yeah, you might get a couple drop passes here and there, with a Devin Hester, but point is, his speed is home run ability. I've thrown streaks and I'll be like, oh my god, he should have caught that for a touchdown. But with somebody like Hester, if you had somebody slower in there, he wouldn't even have been open in the first place. So, that's why we have Davis over Matt Ryan. But I do switch it up. I do feel like obviously Ryan can make, some better throws, better throwing power, more accurate. So I definitely switch it up, every now and then to put Ryan in, for some plays if I know I'm going to be throwing. I mean, that's the tip for you guys. If I happen to play you and I'm playing with the Falcons and you see Matt Ryan in, it's probably going to be a run. It's probably going to be a pass, I'm not going to summon Matt Ryan for a handoff. So right here, we're standing in the pocket. We end up going to Gonzalez. A lot of options here for the Falcons with White, Gonzalez, Jones. And you also have running backs. You also have Rodgers, who's, pretty decent. You got Steven Jackson, who's just a big beast. And then, like I said, you got Davis, who can take off, got good speed. Right there, just a very bad read by me. 3rd and 11 right here. We definitely want to be able to get this first down. So we had an out route with Gonzalez, completely thrown horribly. So this time we put in Ryan and we make the exact same throw. This time, Ryan puts it on the money. Now there's the difference between a pocket passer and somebody with some speed. Well, accuracy really isn't that great. But if you pay close attention, you're gonna see Davis, for the most part, make pretty much accurate throws throughout the game. Yeah, he made a bad out route, but for the most part, he's accurate, 9-10 throws out of 9-10 throws, 9 throws out of 10. So, you got to deal with, having one bad out route, 1 to 3 bad out routes a game. But for the most part, they can generally make all the throws in the game. Same thing with like the Raiders and Terrell Pryor and, quarterbacks who aren't as good, as, well, Pryor's the number 1 QB there, but a lot of lower ranked QBs like EJ Manuel or somebody like Pryor or Davis, but for the most part, they make the throws in Madden, so that's why a lot of people tend to use these fast QBs. Right here, 4th and 27, no bucks given. He's going for it, and he gets it. Hits me over the top for a diving reception. Definitely caught me off guard, and I wasn't prepared. I ended up going a beautiful dot towards the back of the end zone. It wasn't on the person I wanted to be, and I gave up a 4th and 30. Do you understand how? And I mean, how annoying that is, giving up a 4th and 30? Oh man, that just lets you know, man, the assness of my defense is real. Giving up a 4th and 30. 2nd and 3 right here. As you see, man, I definitely want to keep a nice balanced running attack. Now, Steven Jackson doesn't have the speed I would like, but there's nobody completely blazingly fast on the Falcons. So I'd rather stick with Steven Jackson and give up a fewer slower points. Like if they had somebody like Reggie Bush. Oh, Reggie Bush is starting. Right here, look at the beautiful dot up top over to Jones. And we dive down because 30 seconds with timeouts is more than enough time to drive downfield, especially with Janis Kaus, their kicker, who can make a 90-yard field goal. So right here, we waste a couple of, we make them waste a timeout. We also take some time off the clock. Now instead of 30 seconds, we only give them 10 seconds. So I feel like that right there is played very well. And we go into halftime, bearing a complete meltdown on defense. Going into halftime 21-14. Now, really quickly, somebody in the last video that I uploaded, somebody left a comment and said, GS, can you please only upload close games? Okay, here's an issue with that. I love posting close games, right? Who doesn't? I'm sure you guys love seeing close games. But if I only posted games that are won within 3 points or overtimes or last play games, I would probably only upload one video a week, if that. Those games are really, really hard to come by. Some games I get the advantage and I do really well and I overcome my opponent and I win by 21-28. Some games I'll win by 14. Some games I'll lose by 3, 10, 14. Some games like our last second down to the wire, I'm not going to only upload close games. And that would mean out of the hours and hours and hours I put into this game, I would be throwing away 98% of everything I work for to only keep close games, Whenever I get close games, I always make sure I put them first. That way, you guys don't have to wait for a while. But, for the most part, whoever left that comment, there's just no way I'm only gonna post close games. That's like, if I uploaded a boxing match, hey, can you only upload 1 round knockouts? So like that's kind of, come on. So right now it's 21-21, and right now I feel very confident on offense. We've been doing pretty well right here. We got Matt Ryan in because I feel like I want to throw deep and hit him with the skinny, but it's a little underthrown. Not underthrown, but the throw power just an eyelash not strong enough, and it didn't get there in time. Peyton Manning would have made that throw though. But Matt Ryan is a monster in this game. His overall definitely affects how he plays. Like Matt Ryan is a monster in this game. Look at Davis. See, Matt Ryan would have made that throw the exact same way. So would Davis, man. That's why these running QBs, man, they're glitches. The running QBs are glitches in this game. So you gotta be careful when you're playing with. That's why I really get, well, I want to say surprised, not really surprised, but like if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably would be playing with the Niners every single game because that's my favorite team. But like for the most part, well, actually I do get surprised when I go up against a non-mobile QB, when somebody goes with the Saints or something like that. I'm like, wow, respect, because for the most part, a lot of people don't do that. Like, I do it, obviously, because I want to give you guys different teams. I want to play with your different teams. I want you guys to see that I'm trying to win with every team in the game. That's why I'm going to be uploading, games with, the Rams and the Jaguars and the Buccaneers and, teams with non-mobile QBs, because I know you guys enjoy different teams and different looks and things like that. But when I go up against somebody and they go on, oh, they selected the Chargers. That's what's up, man. Not too many people would do that. Everybody wants to go for the fast QBs, and they're a headache to deal with. That's why everybody does it. I'm sure you guys already know. You guys play this game enough. You already know about the QB wraps and read options, and they can be a headache, man. Absolute headache. So, matching up with the team, going up against the Raiders and things like that, I'm already like, a lot of things to worry about. But thankfully, our defense has been doing pretty well. Falcons they've always, I wouldn't say always, but for the last 3-4 years, man, the Falcons have had a very underrated, good defensive team in Madden. They definitely fit my personnel, my style of defense, because I always come out pass coverage, and their pass defense has been great the last couple years, especially last year when they had Samuel, Robinson, Grimes, and they had 3-4 guys back there with great man-to-man coverage, zone coverage. So I like the Falcons defense. I feel like they fit my play style pretty well. So as you see, 42-21, this game is pretty much, going away at this point. And for the person who only wants overtime thrillers, I apologize. I don't try my best to get overtime thrillers. 1,000% I don't. I try to blow my opponent out every single game. Every single game. I hate overtime thrillers. Why? Because that means I didn't do my job defensively. I like games like this. They're not as entertaining, but I like them though. Why? Because that means I did what I had to do defensively and offensively. I played good this game. How can you call this a bad game? I did good this game. That's what happens. Close matches are fun, but that means I sucked during that close match. That means I kept on giving up scores. And I never... Okay, I'm lying. I always give up scores. That's just what I do. But, games like this, I feel like games like this happen a lot less than closer games, because I genuinely don't usually be stopping my opponent, drive after drive after drive. So for the most part, I would say majority of my games are closer than what they're not. I feel like I upload more close games than blowouts because, blowouts are, typically less likely to happen because, let's face it, my defense is ass. We all know this. We all know this. If I went up, if an ass can grab a controller, it would score on me because my defense is ass. But that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We did what we had to do offensively and defensively. Forced some mistakes while also playing very well offensively. Falcons are definitely a very good team. And you mix in Davis with the combination of Ryan, and I feel like it's a deadly 1-2 punch. It didn't really run too much with Davis, but he has that option, to be able to run. He definitely gives you the capability of extending plays and things like that. Something that Ryan cannot. And Ryan has a cannon of an arm. So, like I said, switching between the two is what I was doing this game. And I definitely, found success doing that. Because if I felt like I'm going to call an offensive play and I felt like I was going a little bit deeper, I would put in Ryan for the fact that his arm strength is a little bit better and he can get the ball quicker than Davis would. And, I would keep Davis in if I felt like I was going for shorter to medium range, and I would be able to take off if anything wasn't there. But you guys understand, we all know and love this game, man. And we got +2. Maybe that's why this game was a blowout. So this game was played at 7 in the morning. So there was nobody around my skill level to play with. But this guy was like a level 0, and he still scored 21 on me. He still scored 21 on me. Man, I need a defensive change, man. My defense sucks. He still scored 21! 21!